Good morning and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View this morning. We're going to talk about the referees and the person on VAR this weekend for Celtic Kilmarnock. We're going to talk about a player that's been targeted by Celtic, allegedly, that is going to come from the Man United youth system. Marco Tilio has been talking to the Melbourne City Football Club website. And Louis Palmer. I'm going to start off with Louis Palmer. Louis Palmer is talking to social media. He loves a bit of Instagram, does Louis Palmer. And he's basically said, enjoying day by day. And a little tip for you, when you see anything in Spanish that's got ando on the end of it, that means ing. So it's like shopping. Anything with ing on the end of it, ing, that's what ando stands for. Anyway, I noticed that Benji Segrist went Chico with a little fire sign, which is basically just guy. And I put todo bien, hermano. Figure out that yourself. Todo bien, hermano. He's looking good, bro. Anyway, what are you laughing at? Hermano. I know. Right, let's move on to the one and only Marco Tilio. Marco Tilio has been talking about the fact that he wants to repay the club. Melbourne City Socceroos attacker Marco Tilio plays first game, they said, since returning to the club when City host Melbourne victory on Saturday night. Ahead of the game, Tilio opened up about Marco opened up. Marco the Misfit, we'll call him. Marco the Misfit has opened up on returning to City and repaying the faith the club showed in him. It's a massive game, and to be back here at the City and represent the club at a derby for my first game since returning. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it, said Marco. He said, I actually had the opportunity to come back and give the club that nurtured me and brought me here as a young player. It gave me the opportunity and I helped me grow as a player. I can only thank them. And for the time I had here before, I want to hopefully repay them this time that I'm here now. On a personal note, it's a big few months ahead of me, said the little attacker. It's an important 6 months for myself. We have the Asian Cup in April for the under-23s and obviously the Olympic qualifiers. It's a massive thing for the team and I want to help them qualify for another Olympics. That would be pretty special. And so good luck with Marco with that. Now, Celtic transfer news. Summer speculation has kicked off already. Celtic are now battling, along with a lot of English Premier League clubs, it's been suggested, for an English winger. And you're going to say, Jesus, not a winger again. We've got enough wingers. But this is a young guy that has been at Manchester United for... the hand of God has came in this morning. There we go, coffee, first thing. Perfecto. Right, it's a young guy who Daniel Kelly's obviously been given a chance. Michael Frame's been given a chance by Celtic. But when it comes to other people come through, and a young guy called Adam Berry has said his goodbye to the Manchester United youth system. He's decided to leave Manchester United and look for a club that's going to give him an easier path into first team football. Is Celtic that club, really? Is this all just paper talk? Are Celtic really going to go for this young academy player that was at Manchester United? When you look at that, I think the last time that a player that left Manchester United might have been, what's his name on the telly that used to play for Hearts? Yeah, forgot his name. Anyway, he used to play for Hearts. He came through the Manchester United. It could be a good thing, but the fact that Berry, who can play an attacking midfield player and a right winger, appeared 27 times for Manchester United's under-18 side, scoring and providing 5 assists, a marker of how much excitement was generated by the club. He made a debut at that level when he was just 15. All I'm going to say on this is that the fact that Celtic have brought in youth players and they've let youth... Let's face it, the Celtic Academy has not got the best reputation just now for giving players an easy path into first team football for whatever's going on. And I mean, I'm not going to add to the speculation when it comes to Lawwell Jr. until there's something confirmed. I'm actually going to text someone today to ask about that to see if it is in the offings. But I mean, is he going to really come to Celtic? Tell me what you think in the comments. Young lad, been at Man United for a good while, a lot of years, came through the academy. But Adam Berry, according to Football Transfers, is currently on trial at Nottingham Forest, and he's attracted interest from Sheffield United, Blackburn, and Celtic. That's just all paper talk, isn't it? It's absolutely nonsense. Anyway, let's get to the referees. Let's get to the big game of the weekend. Celtic can maintain their lead at the top of the table by beating Kilmarnock comfortably at the weekend. On the referees, oh, you can't make it up, can you? You can't make it up. Celtic will face Kilmarnock on Saturday, and the SFA have announced their appointments straight out of Lanarkshire Lodge Association meeting. It's John Beaton will referee the game, with seasoned referee Callum Spence, David Dunn, and assistant Peter Stewart acting as fourth official. Meanwhile, at VAR, at the headquarters, in the Lanarkshire Referee Association's headquarters, is Willie Collum. Willie Collum is on VAR with Dougie Potter assisting. I'm not going to say too much about that because they think that the referees are for us. But when you look at the history of Scottish football, we all know that the Lanarkshire Referees Association is anything but for Celtic. Celtic do obviously still stay top of the table. We are on level on goals, goal difference, games. So everything's at a level playing field now. We're both on 61 points. It's the money end of the season, and it's the money shot end of the season. It's a money shot end of the season. Is that what I'd come up with that saying for? It is the money shot end of the season. We do have some interesting games coming up over the next couple of weeks. Obviously, Kilmarnock is a team that will obviously trying to get closer to Hearts. Can they get closer? But then Hearts have come out and said that we want to get closer to Celtic and Rangers, and Hearts are currently sitting on 48 points. I can't see that happening this season. Excuse me. But it is all going to come down to goals by the looks of it. And then there's two important games. If you remember back to the beginning of the season, it was always suggested that they were going to walk all over us. It was going to be a walk in the park at Ibrox. No fans, no Celtic fans at Ibrox. They were expected to absolutely hammer us. And let's not beat about the bush. We have dropped a big lead. We have lost a big lead. And you could say that that's been bad for us. But I think that dropping the 6 points in the December has been the kick-up the ass that we need. And let's face it, we have players that know how to win big games in the Scottish League. We know when it comes to the Glasgow derbies against our 12-year-old foe club, the Sevconians, the Rangers. You're just Rangers in disguise. Yep, that lot. When it comes to that, we know how to win against them. And they're going to go, but 2021, we stopped the 10. Well, we stopped the 10 in the 90s. If you want to talk about it, we've won 9 in a row twice. You've got to remember, you've got to remind them that. We have won 9 in a row twice. So Celtic as a team know how to get over the finishing line. I fully expect Celtic to get over the finishing line this season. And I expect Celtic to win the Scottish Cup also. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it this morning. Tell me what you think about the score will be at the weekend. I'm going to go for 3-1 to Celtic against Kilmarnock. I do think that Kilmarnock might score, but I think Celtic will manage to get 3 goals over the line. It's back at Celtic Park. It'll be an interesting game. The fans have to get right back behind the team, and they've been behind the team all the way games. It's been a bit touch and go, but they're going to make it as intimidating as possible for the teams in the next 13 games to the end of the season. With that being said, tell me what you think your team is. I put the team out on the live last night when I did the preview for Celtic Kilmarnock. I put the team out that I thought that might play, and I had Burnaby in the team only on the basis that if Greg Taylor is not 100% fit. If Greg Taylor is 100% fit, I'll expect him to come back into the team. So if you want to check out that, I'll leave the link up here for the video for that. And I will go for 3-1 Celtic against Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock, you've got to remember, are only sitting on a goal difference of 2. They're sitting on a goal difference of 2. So there will be plenty of goals in it, and I think Celtic can come out on top and stay top of the league come this Sunday. On that note, it's Friday. Have a fantastic day, Celtic fans all around the world.